Today I'm going to be showing you how to do French tip SNS using the GLAMRDiP products. So first you just start with your plain nail, nothing on it, and you grab this one, the 100 or the 180 grit, and I just go around and make the shape. Mine's already shaped, so I don't have to do much on mine. And then I go through with the 240 one and I just buff over the top, making sure I get in all the corners. You also want to use this one and just push against your cuticle just to push back all the skin. Try and get it as good as you can. Just go over it a bit more with this one. After you've done that, you want to wash your hands. Now that that's all done, you want to grab your bond. This is just to cleanse the nail, so just put a little bit on. And wait for that one to dry. Okay, now that it's dry, you're going to get your two colours. So for this one, I'll be using Fairy Tale for the tips and just clear for the base. So open them up. Now when you're doing tips, you just want to do one nail at a time or two nails. You don't want to do too many. And you're going to grab your base and you're going to go over the nail, not to the bottom. You're just going to go 3/4 of the way. Go like that, making sure you get any excess that went on your skin. You're just going to grab this, and where there's more powder up the top, that's where you're going to slowly put your finger into that powder until it gets to the tip. Then you will pull it out. I'm just going to get a bit more on that side. Tap it, and while it's still wet for the other bit, you're just going to put that in the powder. Just make sure you tap it a bit so it all comes off, and put the rest of your nail in. Now after I've done that, I just go over my nails with this, just the sharp end, and I just go around and just make sure like no powder is on my skin, like so. Then I grab the brush and I just brush it on. Then you just repeat that again, but this time you're going to go all the way near your cuticle, not on it, but near it, like so. Just making sure you're covering the whole nail, and repeat the steps that you did before. Now that that's done, this is optional, but I always go over the nail fully with my clear powder, just so the colour lasts a bit longer. Dip it in the clear. Now you want to grab your seal and just do a coat of that. This is just going to set all of it, help it last a bit longer. Alright, and you're going to let that dry for 2 minutes. Now that the seal is dry, you're going to go over your nail with this one. You can use either side for this. I just go with whatever, and you're just gonna start to shape your nail again, just to make sure all the powder is shaped nicely from when we dipped it in. Then you're going to go over with this one your 240, and this is where you're just gonna buff it out. Make sure you get down the bottom near your cuticle, just so it's all smooth down there. And just try and smooth out your nail as much as you can. Don't overdo it. Perfect. Now you're going to go over it one more time with your seal. And then you're going to let that one dry for another 2 minutes. Now that that's dried, we'll go over with the glow. The good stuff about this is it dries so fast. So once you do some coats, you just leave it for a few minutes. And then I just go over it one more time once this one's dry. Now we're going to use some of our heel oil just on our cuticles. Just because we've been filing, they get a bit sore. Just put it all around. And you can just go through it on every nail, but I'll just do it on this one for now. And I just give it a little massage in, and there you go. That is the SNS tips all finished.